caller died this morning. They woke up and their 15-year-old male was not in the bed. We had a white male, 3 blonde hair, approximately 5 foot, 120
So
pounds.
yes, I did tell you Sebastian was not excited about going to his father's house because online school. Seth
School.
was aware of this because Seth stood in my house with me, Katie, and Sebastian in my kitchen and had this conversation where Seth asked his son about, you don't want to go to online school? And Sebastian's retort was, no, I don't. But I don't really care about playing tit for tat. I understand that this may be a reason why he wanted to run away, so to speak, if that's the case.
Right.
This may be a reason why he wanted to run away, so to speak, if that's the case.
Right.
But we're not going into this. We're not going to play this tit for tat on social media. We're not doing this.
Okay, Seth, go ahead.
Chris, unbeknownst to you, had already talked to Sebastian. He knew this wouldn't be a permanent thing. And me and him had already spoke.
Well, that right there is a conversation you should have had with Katie and myself about what your plans were. What Seth was saying is that if I had known the conversation that him and Sebastian had, that I would know the whole thing. But the downside is that's where Seth should have had that same conversation with me and Katie, and that didn't happen. But this goes right back to, here's the thing. If you're saying that because he didn't want to go live with his dad, he potentially ran away, is that a possibility? Sure, we'll put that out there.
Okay.
But quite honestly, what goes on between Seth, me, his mom, and our households is none of the public's business. If it had something to do with his disappearance, I would understand that, but it doesn't.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, I understand that. That's why we're making this clear.
If it had something to do with his disappearance, I would understand that, but it doesn't. So Chris just said that Sebastian's schooling or moving with his dad had nothing to do with his disappearance. How does he know that unless he knows what did have to do with his disappearance? In my opinion, Chris just had a little slip and pretty much told us that Sebastian probably did not run away.